Hello everyone, I'm Federico Ferretti and it will be a pleasure to open the door to our newly created Milan Experience Design Center. Now, let me tell you a bit more about MED, Milan Experience Design. For doing it, we can use directly our logo, which is actually the first thing that we have designed with our team when we put together our team 1 year ago. It's divided in three, as you can see, because we serve in parallel three different brands, Candy, Hoover and HAIER. It's something that you can sketch without detaching basically the pen from a piece of paper, because that is what we do, that is our purpose, is to create consistency and coherence. It's divided in three also because we are three different kind of teams working together in parallel, one more focusing on industrial design, interaction and design strategy. It's open because this one is an open place. It's a place where we can design together with the end consumer, with the trade, with our partners, with our colleagues. Is the only way in which you can really design something with and for other people. It does have the shape of a house, really important. We don't design product, we design a domestic scenario. In doing that, we need really to understand the living scenario surrounding the people. Two antennas, that is something also really important for what we call advanced design. We need to decode, intercept, define the emerging trends in order to distill them into the future product experiences that we are developing and designing here. Of course, it's up because our goal is to be an excellence in our industry, and last but not least, it does have the shape of the Duomo of Milan, which is the city where we are right now. And talking about cities and talking about network, let me introduce you to Camille. Ciao Camille, what can you tell us about our global network?
Ciao Kiko. MED is a part of a larger network of 7 offices around the world that are a part of HAIER Group Global Design Team. And Qingdao Design Team, where I started my path 17 years ago, was the first ever design center funded by a company in China. For today, globally, we have more than 300 designers, engineers, researchers, and CMF and graphic experts. We are working on more than 300 projects per year and serving different cultures, countries with our 14 brands.
Thanks, Camille. Now, about our space, as you can see, is conceived to guarantee 2 parallel ways of working. On the side, we have what we call project room, where the team can deep dive on a specific program. Sometimes it's also a matter of confidentiality. On the side is like more an open space, and the team can freely interact. And believe me, this one is a fantastic boost for our everyday work. We are 16 talents in this moment, 6 different nationalities, average age 30 years, I'm the oldest one. We are divided in 3 different areas, we call them pods. Let's see the first one, who is focusing on industrial design. Let me introduce you, Daniel.
Hello, I'm Daniel Turiani from Brazil, and I'm supervising the industrial design team. We are focused here on the experience design, and we conceptualize and refine products until the production.
Thanks, Danny. Now let's move to the second area, is the second pod. And we have here Aliki. Ciao Aliki.
Hello, I am Aliki and I am from Greece and leading the UX UI design team. We focus on all aspects of product interaction and blend digital and physical experiences.
Wonderful, thanks Aliki. And now we do move to our third pod, the last one, but also a really important one, because it's the team which is focusing at the intersection of business and design. It's what we call design strategy. And we have Simona with us. Ciao Simo.
Hello, I'm Simona, I'm Italian. I'm a senior experience strategy designer. My job is to understand the user needs and behaviors, intersect them together with the living scenarios' latest trend to create the vision for innovative products and services.
Thanks, Simo. Now, all this setup that we have, all the 3 pods, are created in order to don't start simply from intuition or from creativity, but start from consumer insight. So what we didn't know about the consumer at the beginning. So we do start from them. And now we are a pretty peculiar setup because we put consumer at the center, and then design, IoT, and brand are 3 teams that work together using the data that we are keeping on collecting around consumer. And thanks to that, thanks to this constant relationship, we are able to design present and future digital and physical scenarios. Product lines are focusing on product development. What we are seeing right now, design, brand, and IoT, and what we can call a design, brand, and IoT engine, is supporting them in balancing back market, technology, and competitor forces and tension with consumer needs and wants. And what we do is encompassing people values and aspiration within our three brands' walls. And we do choreograph experiences as a coherent sum of a set of consistent physical and digital touch points. We start from the very first awareness moment to the endorsement journey step of our consumer. In the end, is a meaningful overlap of our product and services offering with our consumer everyday life and lifestyle. And this is how we achieve our company mantra, zero distance to consumers. Zero distance to consumer, but who are our consumer, who are our customer? They are all different. We have to serve all Europe, and there is a lot of complexity out there. Our consumers are in different life stages. They do have different kind of values, and the same for our customers. They have different kind of needs. So in order to serve them properly, we set up our multi-brand strategy that rely on three different brands to serve properly our clients and the client of our clients. We do start with Candy, then we have Uber, and we do have HAIER. Our brands have different values because they have to resonate with different kind of consumer. We do have Candy that is smart, Italian, and accessible. Uber is about performance, well-being, and trust. And then HAIER, unique advanced technology, tailor-made experience, and superior design. And then our three brands also have different purposes and different audiences. So we do leverage them in parallel to serve the entire consumer population and market segment, from value to premium. There are literally thousands of details to be considered when we design a new product. And that can be overwhelming, both for our design team, but especially for our consumer. Imagine them seeing the product for the first time. The trick is really simple. We don't have to think about product, but about experience. Not about feature, but about moment. We call that 555. So, to achieve zero distance to the consumer, what we have to do is literally step back of 5 meters. From 5 meters, what you do perceive is first of all the gesture, then the proportion. One step further, we are at 50 centimeters now, and you grasp the composition of the product. And then finally, getting closer to 5 centimeters, you see all the details. Keeping in mind the consumer and the 555 are both a good mindset and a good tool to designing amazing things, but there is no better tool than using our hand and make things real. Our design team is used to prototype as soon as possible in the design process, so early that we call them prototype, or as the one that Enrico has in his hand, Franken model, because they don't look fantastic, but they are great to understand experiences. And we do the same things with every product. Here we can experience really quickly, with a quick and dirty model, how an interface will look like. It is a restless, iterative process, from cardboard to digital tools. Of course, prototypes are not only for us. They are at the center of the experience that we test with our consumer. We do also work with our train and our partners to conceive together future solutions. It's what we call advanced design. Ciao Simone, can you tell us a bit more how the collaboration shaped this new series here?
Yes, in this prototype there are some details that comes directly from the interaction with kitchen makers and end user. Take for example the digital logo that appears only when you approach to the product, keeping your kitchen very silent and minimal and starting this interaction with the product that is more than a kind of dialogue when you want to prepare something. The oven is delighting you through a sequence of movements and light that are for sure part of feedback that you need in order to use it properly, but at the same time represent the aesthetical aspect of HAIER vision.
Brilliant, I do really love how the cavity experience is completely enhanced by the new illumination and by this fantastic opening of the door. Once again, it's not about designing for our consumer, but with our consumer. Come with me. Ciao Federico.
Ciao Kiko.
What's going on here?
So today we're doing a validation testing on refrigerator, but this is just a part of the work that we do here. We go from ethnographic research in home of the end user to co-design and workshop with the institution and universities.
That was the last step of our journey. It was great to share with you MED purpose and processes, from product to experiences, from technology to brand, and moreover, from people with people. Every single product is a service to happen and a brand promise to keep.